Hello, guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. It is Tyler Michael here, he, him, his, and we are here for week 5 of the RPDL. This is a quick little intro to give you a sense of like what we got going on. We're facing Fry and the Austin Tauros. I'm scared about this matchup, and I will let you know exactly why. Boop. Here's our matchup. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it staring at me in the face as that G-Max Venusaur and that Torkoal. This is a pain, right? This team is a pain for so many reasons. You have both sides of the speed spectrum. You have Yawn and Sleep Powder. You have that Vine Lash damage. You have Weather. You have Weather Ball. Oh my god, there is so much here. And on top of that, he's got that Hatterene and that Clefairy. So you can get a crazy Trick Room mode in that just lets Torkoal shine, and Clefairy for redirection. It's just... it's a lot to deal with. This team is always a lot to deal with. It is scary because you can play really well and just position yourself slightly wrong on one turn and you are screwed. So we're facing Fry and we're going to see what happens. So here's the 6 that I think are coming to this matchup. Boop. This is what we've prepped for. So we have Clefairy, Hatterene, Keldeo, Meowstic, Torkoal, and Venusaur. Torkoal and Venusaur are definitely coming. Hat has come like almost all of his matches, so I don't suspect he's going to let Hat go. Meowstic is great support for Venusaur because it can like set weather itself, do some screen shenanigans, Clefairy for redirection. Those 5 I feel fantastic about, and I think Keldeo will definitely be 6. And I don't know if this is like, I sometimes do this thing where like, I know what I'm bringing, and I know the thing I'm afraid of that can do a lot of damage, and Keldeo is one of those things because I plan on maxing Snorlax probably all of these games, both of these games, all 3 of these games, because I look at this team and it's special, right? Torkoal is a special attacker, Venusaur is a special attacker, all of these are special attackers, so if I stick an Assault Vest on my Snorlax and get it behind some light screens, you can't really do a lot to it. So I think that's my game plan here. And I think Keldeo is tricky because it's got that Secret Sword, which counts as a special fighting move, but it's actually hits your defense, and Snorlax does not have a great defense. So like, that's my fear, right? I've brought some coverage stuff for the other things, so that's nice, but I think those are the 6 that are going to show up and I'm afraid of. So let's just like dive into our team that we've prepped this week. Great. Here we are. This is the 6. You can read, love it. Amazing. Snorlax here is sort of the big thing we've got going on. We've got an Assault Vest on it, Iron Head for Hat and Clefairy, Rock Slide for that Torkoal, Zen Headbutt for Keldeo. It can also hit Venusaur, Darkest Lariat for that Meowstic, and if Necrozma shows up, sort of, it's got really great coverage. Assault Vest is going to live a long time, and it is likely always going to come out in the front. Paired with it will either be Morgrim or Raichu. And I played with these sets a lot, and I don't know if I'm happy where they ended up, but Morgrim is here with Light Screen, Reflect, Fake Out, and Taunt. I did have an attacking, like a Dazzling Gleam on it, but I decided I feared Will-O-Wisp from Talonflame and Yawn from Torkoal and Sleep Powder from Venusaur enough that I thought Taunt was important to bring. It can also shut down Clefairy and make it kind of useless, so I ended up sticking that there. And then Raichu has got Fake Out, Volt Switch, Rain Dance, Helping Hand. I had Safeguard in place of Helping Hand for a little bit, but decided that Snorlax needed the extra damage output in some of its attacks to do the thing. So that is what's there. And Rain Dance to just try and fight this weather a little bit. It's going to be tricky and hard. I don't have priority weather, which is like not the best part. And then in the back, I will likely always bring Celesteela and Kyogre. Kyogre's a little tricky this week. It does have the Rindo Berry for that grass move from Venusaur, so it can smack it with an Ice Beam. And I have to check this calc, but Ancient Power is here for Talonflame and for Torkoal if we're in the sun and I'm like struggling. And I also this was like maybe 5 minutes ago, I stuck Brick Break on Kyogre. I decided like I'm likely not going to be in a position where Kyogre is going first ever. Like Venusaur is either going to be faster than it or we're going to be in Trick Room. And so like it was a waste to put Water Spout on this thing. So I stuck Brick Break on it in case those screens show up and I need to chop them down. The 6th Spring for me is like if this all goes to shit and fails in like Trick Rooms kicking my butt, I have Jirachi here to do a little Trick Room Imprison stuff, which is something that I'm excited about having. So Jirachi might finally see the field. But these are the 6. I'm excited for this game. I'm happy Fry and I get to play. Fry's living a difficult life right now in Texas, and wishing him and his family a whole bunch of safety and warmth. But we're going to battle, so check it out. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, guys, gals, and my non-binary pals. It is Tyler, Michael, he, him, his here, and we are here for week 5, the restricted Pokemon Draft League. I'm so excited. We are 4-0, friends. We have been undefeated, but I think this is the week that's really going to test that. This is a challenging team. It's Venucoal. It is like, you know, it is what it is. It is destructive. It has speed on both the high and low. There's a Hatterene and a Meowstic on here too. So it's just, you know, there's a lot going on here. We're facing the Austin Tauros, and I just, we're going to have a good time. We're going to do the thing. I have a game plan. We're super excited to do this. I'm so excited we get to play. I know that, he is dealing with a lot of ice down in Texas, but we lucked out and are able to play. I will say good luck, have fun to Fry. And we will do this thing. But here we go, friends. Week 5. What's we got? So that Meowstic is there, which is a pain. Because if it fakes me out, I'm just going to be grumpy. But I think I want to lead what my plan was from the start. Do I want to lead this? I can fake out the Meowstic first with Morgrim. This is tricky. I know I want Celesteela in the back. Celesteela looks pretty good here. And then Kyogre in the back. This was the... Oh, wait, no. This was not the plan. No. Morgrim was the plan. Celesteela and Kyogre, and then we will change things around if we discover that his Meowstic has Fake Out. The things I'm afraid of: Meowstic with Fake Out, afraid of. Torkoal with Body Press, afraid of. There's no other things I'm afraid of, but those are definitely things that just like throw wrenches into my plan. And so I hope words. We're here. It's a Friday. It's been a busy week at work. And I cannot wait to just, like, do this thing. I'm also in my coziest sweater. Just simply the coziest. Alright. Whoa. Okay. I think I'm gonna Iron Head this baby. And let's get us started. With a light screen. No, I don't need it right now. Let's fake out Meowstic. Let's just fake it out. Mr. Spook uses Follow Me. We will Iron Head right into it to do a chunk of damage. Good chunk of damage. I am not sad about that. We're going to Iron Head again. And I'm going to taunt into Meowstic and see what it's doing. Yeah, why not? Why not? Live life. Meowstic reflects. Okay. So Meowstic has Reflect. So I did last minute put Brick Break on Kyogre. Because I was afraid of Meowstic setting up some screens. Let's send headbutt into this and let's set up our own light screen. Clefairy has follow me. I expect Torkoal to be coming out here. Yep, Turtle Pie. Sweet. So our game plan here for this, friends, is like Snorlax has Assault Vest. It is here to just like eat up a bunch of these moves with a light screen. Like, I don't think that this Venusaur can do a crazy amount of damage to us. It can still do a lot, but I don't think it can do a crazy amount. And so we're just going to try to absorb it and max Celesteela it at the end game. So we'll get some screens up. We'll match them. Oozing. He's oozing. It's not great. It ain't great, folks. This could be real dangerous if I let this. Ooh, yeah, that's not doing a lot. I feel like I'm playing way too passively. I'm not feeling great about how passively I'm playing right now. Yeah, let's just do this. Eat it up, eat it up. That's why Vine Lash is here. That Rindaber is here specifically for this. To do this. He does yawn. I almost taunted that thing too. I was afraid of a yawn. Check how we're doing in Screens Land. So they have 2 more of Reflect. I think I want to send Headbutt into this and Scald into Turtle Pie. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Whew! Yeah, I should have read that Meowstic was going to disappear there, but I don't want to, like, get too in the weeds of, like, making reads here. I just want to play some smart Pokemon. And I think this is still going to do a crap ton of damage, and that's good, right? Vine Lash is probably going to take out Kyogre, which is okay. Yes, this is all okay. Great, he only got 1 boost. Take that Vine damage. Snorlax goes to sleep. A sleepy boy. Let's bring Celesteela in. Let's bring Morgrem in. Yeah, I'm just gonna late game and hope Celesteela can like do the sweeping that I need it to do, which was the whole plan behind this, right? Like, get this thing in a position to sweep its way through this team. Let's check. They've got a turn of Reflect, probably more up. We're gonna sleep for a little bit longer, but just in case we wake up, let's fake out right into this baby. I'm having a hard time like taking notes today. My brain is like all over the place. Turtle Pie. And it also was like, I can't remember Torkoal's name. Snorlax is fast asleep. Awesome. We're going to swap in Celesteela. I don't think we positioned this well enough, so I think we're probably going to end up losing this one, which I'm not, like, super angry about because we didn't play our best. Let's Rock Slide and try and just, like, see if that thing comes in. And let us... What slot would it come into? Here? That means if this thing wakes up, and theoretically Torkoal comes in, let's just change the weather. So, nah, no switches. Okay, no switch. He's playing super well. I'm like, sorry, I'm like having a hard time focusing today and like being like attentive because this is a really difficult matchup and this positioning is like super crucial and super hard for me to deal with, and I want to make sure I nail this. Meowstic sunny days. Yeah, I knew Meowstic would have some weather stuff going on there. Sunny day on Meowstic. He does have the weather ball on Venusaur. He like came ready to play today. And that's great. What is tricky is we'll change the weather, but then Torkoal will come in and make it sun again. And so that's going to be challenging. I think we should have probably max flared into Venusaur. That probably was the smarter move there. But now we know. Ooh, Beast Boost. Beast Boost. The Aqua Berry, so he knows about my berry. I knew it was definitely tricky to bring like two steel types in a matchup against these two, knowing that Weather Ball was likely to be here. But you know, I did it anyway because oh my god, these vines, the constant vines. Oh, light screen's gone. Oh, we're doomed. I forgot light screen one's up. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Woo! He positioned himself super well, and we are gonna take the L because of that. How do we transition better in game 2? I don't know what our game plan is to do better next time, but we have to do better next time. That's interesting, because I feel like Weather Ball was a win for him. Oh, I guess he wins either way. Taking out Snorlax, that was the move. Oh well. I have a Beast Boost. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I think Weather Ball into Celesteela was the play, and I think I might take the win because of that. Well, that was our third turn of max, so like we're out of max. Which actually is good. I think I want to be out of max. What's he got? Sludge Bomb, Weather Ball, which is a rock move. Does he have Protect? This is going to be weird because if he protects and I set the sun with Max Flare, he absolutely wins this game with Weather Ball. So I am actually just going to Rock Fall into this Venusaur. He does Weather Ball. Great, 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 great. Yeah, I could not risk setting up the sun for this Venusaur in any way, shape, or form. So that means Venusaur has Weather Ball and Solar Beam. Ooh, that was a close one, friends. Ooh, that was a GG to Fry. Oh my god. GG. So intense. Oh my god. I think he had us there if he Weather Balled into that Celesteela, so that was super scary to deal with. Celesteela, Weather Ball, Sludge Bomb. I think those screens are tricky, right? Rennie's the same team. How do we beat him again? I think we got really lucky there in a lot of positioning. I mean, Snorlax just lives for so long. And the screens are so good. I'm bringing the same 4. I think if we did not position ourselves well, and I think we can position ourselves better for sure. Ah, this is fun. This is like a challenge, right? My brain is like thinking really, really hard. He's playing super, super well. Woo! Ah! Took me down to the 1-0. All right, breaths, breaths, breaths. That Aqua Berry was so clutch. So clutch. I didn't reveal my Brick Break on Kyogre, which meant I probably could have brought Kyogre in the front, right? Maybe that was the move. Hatterene and Mr. Spook. Snorlax is getting maxed this time. I'm going to fake out that Clef, and we're going to go straight for Hatterene. I think Hatterene has a chance to be his max target here. I've definitely seen him max it early in the beginning. Or he might be trying to set up Trick Room here, because Trick Room would not be super great for my good friend Celesteela. So we'll see what we do here. I don't know if this KOs, but it is going to hurt. Yeah, that hurts. Whew. All right, I feel good about that. We get a little bit of a defense boost. I don't think we need that in this game. Something that about his team that I was really thinking about was just how special it all was. It was super special. Special. We'll Steel Spike into this. Actually, let's just go for Hat to see if he gives it to us. I don't think he will, but I will take it. Oh, because I think... Can I taunt this thing and then make it so it can't use... No. Oh, he's going to get... I should have set screens up. That was a mistake. Oh, that's going to cost me for sure. Yeah, that was really smart to get rid of that real fast. Swap in Kyogre. Pearl Pie comes in. I think this thing... Oh, it's taunted. So it can't use its thing. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we're gonna Rockfall into this spot. And to... Do I cover for Venusaur coming into this spot? I'll Ancient Power and try and... Rockfall's gonna do so much. Just in case... On the off chance that Venusaur swaps into that spot, but I think it's going to be the other one, I am going to Ice Beam into that slot. I super don't think it's going to, but on the off chance that it does... Well, now I wish I super powered into that slot. That's for certain. Or Scalded into it. Scald would have hurt so bad, too. He guards. That's clever, clever boy. Slowing us all down. Crits my Snorlax. You jerk. Interesting. Alright, what do we do here? This thing is still taunted for a couple of turns, right? So it's kind of just useless. So I am gonna Rock Slide because that's the most effective thing I have against this thing. And a Scald, and we'll see what it does. How fast is this thing? With one Icy Wind, it outspeeds. Oh, we're in Trick Room. Why is my brain doing that thing? What's actually interesting is the more he slows me down, I might actually underspeed his Torkoal the next turn, which is not like, it's not a huge deal. Oh, it actually might be a huge deal. Because if he has slowed me down, I think I take this. If that thing has, I'm gonna Ice Beam just in case. I don't think Venusaur's coming in, but on the off chance that it does, I am gonna Ice Beam into this slot. Yeah, I think Venusaur's coming there. Behemoth. Yeah, his Icy Wind slowed me down so that I was faster. Ooh. Yeah, that's so tough when that taunt. So here's the thing. Not getting screens up super, super sucked. But that taunt was so useful. And then we went for the Ice Beam. And we're back in normal speed, which means Kyogre's the fastest thing on the field. But this Clefairy is still just here doing its thing. I think I need to Iron Head. I don't think he's going to let me. Yeah, he's definitely going to follow me, right? But in the off chance that... No, I need to just get rid of Clefairy, because if he Helping Hands, I still... and I think Scald does so much work here. So, get rid of Clefairy. Yeah, I was like... It's like he's probably going to do this, but... I think we are going to be able to clean this up with... I don't like that. I don't like that. Nice. Whew. Whew, my heart is pumping. We take a crit. That crit definitely didn't matter. But it doesn't feel good either way. I totally forgot we were in Trick Room. And like my brain was all over the place. As it often is in a lot of these matches. We're going to be able to clean this up. I don't know who's going to get this kill. But, woo! Woo! Ah! That was a tricky, tricky match. Venucoal is just always so much to deal with. I think Snorlax was a great bring. It was really bulky and did a lot there. And we just got lucky in some situations for sure. So GG's indeed to Jay, Fry, sorry, not Jay, my brain, Fry and the Austin Tauros, and we're going to go on and be 5-0, which is great. I'm going to watch this one back for sure and like learn a whole bunch. And it's definitely just Friday at the end of a work week, but thank you for joining. I'll do a quick little outro after I watch this and like reflect on it, but I'm glad you joined and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Hello for those who are joining and care about this post-game reflection. This is really just me talking to myself about what I learned watching the battle, and you don't have to be here. But if you want to be here, hi. Here's some of the 4 things that I've been thinking about. This is not all of them, but we won 2-0, woo, 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 which means we're 5-0, which is great. So let's start with the things that we did well and I think made were a factor in us winning. I, right before the match started, like double checked all of my prep and changed a couple of things that I was feeling weird about. But one of the things is that I didn't have min speed Snorlax. And I had like screwed up the speed of it just a little bit. And I was like, this won't super matter. And I was like, you know what? No, I want to make sure I have what I prepped correctly. And I think that ended up actually mattering because that icy wind made me just slower than his Torkoal to hit him first. And so I'm pretty certain I checked where my speed was at, that it would not have happened had I not done that. So that's nice that I like double check my prep and I feel good about that. And just in general, it's nice to like make sure you have what you want on these mons. And like, I think I prepped really well. The Rindo Berry and Akka Berry were both incredibly useful. I think I was definitely fearing that I wasn't bringing enough offensive pressure. There wasn't really a weakness policy or a life orb, but those defensive pieces came in clutch. And so good job, me. And then just, I always want to max turn 1. Like that's something I just want to do and I feel great about. And I think I did a great job in game 1, just delaying it in a position to better help myself win. And so that was really nice because this really was a game of positioning and I think I just got into the right place, which is nice. Let's talk about what we need to work on. So I think we definitely, that game 1 was so close. And I think had those last turns gone a little bit differently, we would have lost it and who knows what would have happened. But yeah, we did not do a great job positioning weather. And I think I focused on Meowstic a couple of times when I should have just gone for Venusaur and like just, if Venusaur is gone, it doesn't actually matter what the weather is, right? And so I was so focused on Torkoal coming in, taking it out when I could have just taken out the bigger offensive threat in my mind because I knew with Akka Berry I could live something from Torkoal. And so I think just a little bit in game 1, we just weren't positioning well. We were moving pieces in weird times and I need to just like breathe and relax. And then as always, like I let my like anxiety of the game take over and I stopped focusing on things and like forgetting that we're in Trick Room, missing some speed things. So I need to just like ground myself a little more. And like, I definitely didn't put myself emotionally in a great place to battle just now. And I need to like breathe a little bit, get a little snack, put something in my tummy, prepare myself for this battle a little bit better so that I can be a lot more focused. And I think like halfway through I realized I haven't eaten something in like 5 hours. So I was like, I'm so hungry, I want a snack. So yeah, that's where we're at. But we won. We did the thing, which is great. Friday was so great, played so well. That was definitely our toughest matchup so far of the season. And we have a couple more tough ones, including next week, which is Clint, who is the other undefeated coach. But I'm excited. Thanks for joining. Okay, that's all from us this week. I'm going to go have a snack and watch Drag Race. Bye.